Mr. Evelyn Tremble?
Yes, that's right.
Isn't Evelyn a girl's name?
No, it's mine, actually. Do you know me from somewhere?
Your book, Tremble and Buckle. I've studied it very closely. At night. In my bed.
Is that where you study it?
There are several passages you describe in your book, which I don't fully understand.
Which passes are these?
Oh, they're all marked. I would have to have my book. Your book.
And my book is in...
My bed.
You're winning tonight.
I'll send my car for you.
Gentlemen, pray silence.
Gentlemen, you made me drop a stitch.
Your pardon, Your Grace. But has the Prime Minister never thought of sending a protest to the United States about this Californian fella and his imitation wine?
My dear chap, I have sent not one protest, but 3. Mind you, the situation is complicated by the fact that we have never officially recognized the United States. So we've had to send all our protests through Monte Carlo. The sad truth is that each of these protests have been ignored. Until today, when I received this.
What is it, Bobo?
A pamphlet from their Department of Agriculture on how to grow grapes for wine.
But if that goes on, we'll be bankrupt.
My friend, we are bankrupt. As of today, we are living on petty cash.
Good heavens. If only Paul Leopold were alive today.
Your Grace, gentlemen, our situation is indeed desperate. We stand poised on the brink of disaster. There is only one way out: war. We must declare war on the United States.
But we could never win such a war.
Of course not. But we could win the peace. I've given this a lot of thought, gentlemen, and I'm perfectly positive I am right. You must remember, the Americans are a very strange people. Whereas other countries rarely forgive anything, the Americans forgive everything. There isn't a more profitable undertaking for any country than to declare war on the United States and to be defeated.
True, true.
No sooner is the aggressor defeated than the Americans pour in food, machinery, clothing, technical aid, and lots of money for the relief of its former enemies. In other words, gentlemen, in effect, we declare war on Monday, we are defeated on Tuesday, and by Friday we will be rehabilitated beyond our wildest dreams.
Yes, but is that honest, Bobo?
No, not really, but it's terribly practical and infallible too. I give you my word, Your Grace, it will solve all our problems.
But we have no army.
Oh, pish posh, who needs an army? 20 men or so would be quite sufficient.
Oh, and who's gonna lead them?
Tully Bascom, of course. He's our hereditary field marshal and grand constable.
Tully? No, not Tully. He's a very nice boy, but he's never been any good at games.
Exactly. You can't send Tully on a mission like this. He's got fallen arches, flat feet, sinus, migraine, claustrophobia, and high blood pressure. Apart from being nearsighted and getting dizzy in high places.
We are not asking him to climb the Alps, you know. All Tully has to do is to get the men over there. Once they try to land in New York without visas, they will be arrested. And that's all there is to it, really.
I don't want anyone hurt.
Of course not, Your Grace. I'll tell Tully to be very careful. Besides, we can send Will Buckley with him. Buckley was a sergeant in the British Army in the other war. He can act as interpreter. Well, gentlemen, there's only one way. We have but one choice. Bankruptcy or prosperity. Which will it be? I move we declare war on the United States of America.
As leader of the party of the common man, I say that war is reprehensible, barbaric, unforgivable, and unthinkable. And I second the motion.
Mr. President, I would not rule out the chance to preserve a nucleus of human specimens. It would be quite easy. at the bottom of some of our deeper mine shafts. Radioactivity would never penetrate a mine some thousands of feet deep. And in a matter of weeks, sufficient improvements in dwelling space could easily be provided.
How long would you have to stay down there?
Well, let's see now. Cobalt thorium G. Radioactive half-life of... I would think that possibly 100 years.
You mean people could actually stay down there for 100 years?
It would not be difficult, mein Führer. Nuclear reactors could... I'm sorry, Mr. President. Nuclear reactors could provide power almost indefinitely. Greenhouses could maintain plant life. Animals could be bred and slaughtered. Quick survey would have to be made of all the available mine sites in the country. But I would guess that dwelling space for several 100,000 of our people could easily be provided.
Well, I would hate to have to decide who stays up and who goes down.
Well, that would not be necessary, Mr. President. Could easily be accomplished with a computer. And the computer could be set and programmed to accept factors from youth, health, sexual fertility, intelligence, and a cross-section of necessary skills. Of course, it would be absolutely vital that our top government and military men be included to foster and impart the required principles of leadership and tradition. Actually, they would breed prodigiously, eh? There would be much time and little to do. But with the proper breeding techniques and a ratio of, say, 10 females to each male, I would guess that they could then work their way back to the present gross national product within, say, 20 years.
But look here, Doctor, wouldn't this nucleus of survivors be so grief-stricken and anguished that they'd, well, envy the dead and not want to go on living?
No, sir. Excuse me. Also, when they go down into the mine, everyone will still be alive. There will be no shocking memories. And the prevailing motion will be one of nostalgia for those left behind, combined with a spirit of bold curiosity for the adventure ahead.
Don't you remember those eyes? classic. What's that stuff Cole Porter writes?
Hello. Hello.
Oh, you're addressing me.
Yeah.
I thought perhaps there was someone with you.
No, I'm not really with someone. I'm with you. I didn't mean that as an insult. What I really meant was that I'm with the state police here, and when I'm with them, I'm with someone, but right now I'm on my own. I mean, I'm not with a lot of people, just you.
Well, I wouldn't like to disturb you. I'll leave you alone if you prefer it.
No, you don't really have to go at all. I like it, you know, because I don't know what it is. I sort of get the impression that you want to leave, but you don't like to leave because maybe you think I think it looks suspicious, me being a policeman and everything.
Oh, yes.
You don't have to think that because I haven't really got a suspicious mind at all. I look suspicious myself. A lot of people think I'm suspicious, especially when I stand around on street corners. One of our own boys picked me up the other week. He thought I looked a bit too suspicious standing on a street corner and everything. Tell me something. I couldn't help noticing when you checked in tonight. It's part of my job. I notice human individuals, and I notice your face. I said to myself when I saw you, I said, there's a guy with the most normal-looking face I ever saw in my life.
That's very nice of you to say that.
Not a bit, not a bit. It's great to see a normal face, because I'm a normal guy. It'd be great for two normal guys like us to get together and talk about world events, you know, in a normal sort of way.
Well, there's nothing I would like better than that, but I don't have much time.
Oh, it's a pity, because, may I say one other thing to you? It was really on my mind. I've been thinking about it quite a lot. I noticed when you was checking in, you had a lovely, pretty little girl with you. She was really lovely. As a matter of fact, she wasn't so little, come to think of it. She was a fairly tall little, well, I mean, taller than little, you know what I mean? But she was really lovely. I wish I had a lovely, pretty, tall, lovely little girl like that. I mean,
Well, that was my daughter.
Your daughter? Gee, isn't it great to have a lovely, tall, pretty, little, small daughter like that? It's really wonderful. I don't have any children, or boys, or little, tall girls, or anything. I'm not even... Are you married?
Yes, I'm expecting my wife perhaps to join us here.
May I say something? I thought you was looking a little uneasy at the desk there, and maybe I was thinking that you want to get away from your wife for a little while. I don't blame you. If I was married, I'd take every opportunity to get away from my wife.
Yes. No, that was not it at all. As a matter of fact, it's quite possible that my wife would not join me because when I left home, she was not very well.
Oh, gee, what was the matter with your wife?
Well, it's nothing. She had an accident.
Oh, gee, she had an accident. It's really terrible. I mean, fancy a fella's wife having a normal guy, his wife having an accident like that. What happened to her?
She was hit by a car.
Gee, no wonder she's not here.
Gee, you must feel pretty bad about that. What's happening? Is she coming on later or something?
Well, that was the understanding.
What, in an ambulance? Gee, I'm sorry. I shouldn't say that. I get sort of carried away, you know, being so normal and everything. Tell me, when you were standing there at the desk checking in with the night manager, Mr. George Swine, who I happen to know is a personal friend of mine, I was wondering if he fixed you up with sort of good accommodation here.
Yes, they were extremely cooperative.
You're quite sure about that? Because, I mean, I could really easily have a word with George Swine. I mean, he's a really normal, nice sort of guy, and I've only got to have a normal word in his ear, and you'd be surprised what things could happen from a thing like that. I mean, he'd probably go and turn some of the troopers out so you could have a lovely room, a bridal suite for you and your lovely little girl.
No, please, I don't want you to take any trouble on my account. We're perfectly comfortable.
But he should do it. It's his job to fix you up with something nice. I mean, you know, he gets paid for doing that thing, and I mean, when he sees a guy like you coming in all normal and everything with a lovely little girl beside him, he should say to himself, gee, I got to give that guy a lovely, sort of comfortable, foamy bed to sleep in. I mean, you know, I just don't like to hear things like that happening because I could go over and really take a swipe at him for not giving you a lovely, comfortable, sleepy, movie star bed. You know what I mean? I mean, you know, what has he got you, on the floor or something?
Well, the little girl is probably asleep already in the bed, and, well, really, I don't know why we're discussing this, because...
Listen, why don't you let me have a look at the accommodation that you have now and really take it in for a second, then I can come down and have a word with George Swine. It would be so simple.
No, you really shouldn't worry about either of us.
You know, you can ask me...
I think that I should go upstairs.
You're going because you maybe think that me being a policeman and everything, I think you're sort of suspicious. I don't think that at all. I think you're really normal and everything. I don't have to go because of that.
No, it's been very nice talking to you.
Yeah, listen, before you go, I was wondering whether maybe in the morning, you know, me being lonely and normal and everything...
No,
maybe
we shall
like
have to get up at the crack of dawn.
Breakfast with me, perhaps. Would you like that?
It's very nice of you, but...
I can arrange that with George Swine, the night manager. You could have it laid out already.
Well, thank you so much. Good night.
You have a most interesting face. Good night.
Now, folks, the first item on today's agenda is this business. If the people from down yonder and the people from across river wanted to come in here and talk about what they call our mutual problems, our common differences. Now, they want to talk about our problems. They want to debate about solutions until somehow they get their problems solved. They want to waste our time. They want us to commit ourselves to that kind of surrender.
They're insane.
Now then, they don't come out in so many words and say that they want to take us over. They're too clever for that. But that's what they want. They want to take over us individual me's. And if we let them seep in here from down yonder on Cross River, if we let these do-gooders, these bleeding hearts, propagate their insidious doctrine of involvement among us, then, my dear friend, my beloved me's, we's in trouble. Deep, deep trouble. Because we have now reached a pure state of civilization. The world of the ultimate me is finally within our grasp. It's a world where only the strong will exist, where only the powerful will love, where finally the word we will be stamped out and will become I forever, because we are each the wise. We are each the strong. And we are each the individual me's.
thought you were on your way to...
That phone call was a ruse.
Oh, dear. Are you hurt, my darling?
I don't recall that being there.
No, it was sent a while ago. I thought it was from you.
No, it certainly was not from me. Some very strange things going on here. I passed the prefect on the road. Never made that call.
No?
No. There was no card with these?
No.
Why should anybody want me to go to Brunico?
No!
Oh, my darling.
No!
I'm so sorry. I was trying to kiss your foot.
No, it's all right, my dear.
Let me kiss your
No,
face.
it's all right.
Darling, I'm sorry. I'm here. Back.
Oh.
Nice and comfortable.
No, it's all right.
There.
Listen, dear. Why don't we go down to the bar and have a nightcap,
My darling, listen. Why don't I have a nice bath, and afterwards we have our lovely warm bed? Don't worry about this mess. We can have it cleaned up later. We don't want any more interruptions.
Oh, my dear, would you mind if I bathe first?
But did you not bathe earlier?
Yes, I did, but it would warm me up, help me to relax.
All right, my darling. And I tell you what we do, like we did in the old days. When you're in there, I will come in and scrub your back for you.
Oh, you're so romantic, but I'll only be a moment.
Darling?
Yes. Hello, my darling.
Hello, my darling. Why did you draw the curtains?
Oh, just to keep me warm.
Warm?
Mm-hmm.
Warm is one thing. There must be hell in there.
No, it's wonderful.
Why don't you let me wash your back for you?
Oh, it's already done, my darling. As I told you before, I just want to relax.
We must have no secrets from one another, my
Yeah,
love.
I know, my darling.
I will brush my teeth and keep you company.
Oh, that's sweet of you, my darling.
Hello? Inspectore, I thought you would like to know. Princess Dana has just checked out.
Thank you very much. Oh, darling, you got rid of all those nasty nibble bubbles?
I beg your pardon?
I said you got rid of all those nasty nibble bubbles.
Yes, I did.
That man there is the finest man that ever breathed.
Who is?
He is.
He is? Who is he?
Who's he?
Hmm.
I'll soon show you who he is.
Hey, you must not strike me, you naughty fire. You're my patient. That's who you are. And anyway, I can lick any Freudian psychoanalyst that's in this house.
An analyst?
Mm.
But I need help. I'll call the Menchos.
Run for me.
Her name's Carol. Carol. I love her. She's beautiful. She was in her apartment.
Huh?
And I've tried everything you said, and it doesn't work. Now, Liz.
Liz?
Oh, she's a stripper. She's beautiful. And she's here on a bungo scholarship.
Oh, why don't you introduce me to her? I could be the man that sees no one touches her for you.
Oh, no, I need help. Help?
Don't mention that word to me, help. That is what I need, just help. Oh, God, how I need that thing. You know that I'm in love with a patient? I'm in love with a patient. You got a minute?
Surely.
Let me tell you my story.
Let me sit down.
Oh.
Carol is like a rose petal. She's so innocent.
Can I tell you what happened in my dream last night?
I shall sell matches on the street corner.
And I shall be the first to buy some from you.
Very civil.
Miss Lefebvre. Miss Lefebvre. Every time she sees me, she screams. Because every time she sees me, I attack her.
No, you must not attack her.
Huh?
You must woo her.
Woo her?
Woo her.
Woo her in Vienna.
Then we must stand underneath her window, and I shall pretend to be you. And I shall pour your heart out.
You lovely man.
Oh, we shall halloo her name to the very reverberant hills. Lefebvre!
Lefebvre! You are, without doubt, one of the finest men that ever breathed.
Who is?
Who is? I'll soon show you who is.
Chauncey.
Yes, Ben. Are you going to die now?
I think I'm going to surrender the horn of plenty for the horn of Gabriel. Give me your hand. Let me feel your strength. Chauncey, I hope that you'll stay here with Eve. Take care of her. She cares for you. Watch over her. She's a delicate flower.
A flower. Yes, Ben.
There's so much left to do. I've spoken to them, my associates. They're eager, very eager to meet you. Tell Eve.
He's gone, Chauncey. Yes, I know, Robert. I've seen this before. It happens to old people. Will you be leaving now, Robert?
Oh. It's in a day or two. Yes.
Eve is staying. She said she will not close up the house.
You've become quite a close friend of Eve's, haven't you, Chance?
Yes. Yes. I love Eve very much, Robert.
And you really are a gardener, aren't you?
I am a gardener.